part of the visual railing project. Sorry, and the station is quite new. You can just see the concourse over there, where the station building is. And I have to see the history of the station. And now these tracks here, where it splits from the regional railing, are the freight tracks which lead into Werribee Station. Now, originally these tracks which lead towards Werribee Station were used by V-Line services, but they were stopped. The V-Line trains ceased operations on those tracks in 2015 when the regional railing opened. And for a more viable route, and just to separate V-Line trains from the Werribee line. And now we are about to pass Little River Station, which will soon come out in a few seconds. There it is. This is Lara Station. This is the main Lara level crossing. And this is the industrial zone, as you can see here. There's a little freight yard just here with some timber sleepers. So we should be arriving at North Geelong Station. Signal box here. I believe there's a bit of history about the signal box. You can see Route 20. That's one of the Geelong buses, I think. And I'll give you guys a bit of history of North Geelong Station. And this station is actually quite close to the ocean, which it's very interesting. So I looked on Google Maps and a few months ago, and I I was surprised that the station is actually really close to the ocean. There's a station sign. It's a very long platform, and somewhere on some bridges in this area you can actually see the ocean or Port Phillip Bay from here. If you're on one of those road bridges, like the one we just passed. You can actually see the ocean. It is behind those buildings. It's behind those buildings. Maybe this one, you can see the ocean. If you're on top of this road bridge. There it is. You can see the ocean just there. Now, if you're on this road bridge, you can actually see the ocean. This is the best spot. If you have a car, you can actually go onto this road bridge here and get nice views of the ocean. There's the ocean. There's an old signal box here. I'll see you guys when we reach Geelong Station. Now this is Geelong Station with a famous canopy as well. And you can see the micrometers. Now this is South Geelong Station. That was the South Geelong Station sign. There it is. Now this is Marshall Station. This is the Pine Marshall. Station sign. Warrnambool station, which is over there, which is Nick's Fences. And you can see that there's a little barrier there that's just due to construction works, just to upgrade Warrnambool station. And it's because of the Regional Rail Revival project to upgrade Warrnambool station. And I'll give you guys a bit of history of Warrnambool station. And also the my critiquing zone ends here. So people who are traveling to Warrnambool need a paper ticket to travel. Chelsea. Sorry, it's really hard to pronounce it. Station. Now the slowly pine there going. So the platform it has beautiful flowers on there. Station. Now, what you're thinking about these green lights here? Well, they mean about the doors, which side the doors are open and which side the doors are closed. So if the right green light goes off, that means the doors are open. But if the green light stays on, for example like the left one, that means the doors are closed. So that is a cool thing that you might want to know. And you can see there's an old platform just here. And there's some old tracks here. Then with some timber sleepers, they're really old. Like especially this one here. Renew this all. And there's Colac Station, the station building, or the main station building. This is the old platform. You can even see an old station sign of Colac. That's the footbridge. This is Camperdown Station. That's the station sign. And there is the PRD itself, Camperdown. Right, so part in Camperdown, and there's a sign saying coaches. There's some coaches. There's coaches. That was a sign saying coaches, which is south of the station, just nearby the station. South, I think. Yes, I think it's south. Let me know. But this is the area that surrounds Camperdown. Don't worry about the sound. It is just quite a weird sound. This is the main Camperdown level crossing. Now we're about to leave Camperdown again. train station where we're approaching now. This is station sign. It looks very similar to Biragara. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Biragara. Yeah, Biragara. So we are now departing Terang. Next stop is Sherwood Park and then Warrnambool. There's another person. So we're now arriving at Sherwood Park station. You can see some flags here, including the Aboriginal flag and some two flags which I have no idea. So if you have any idea what those two other flags are, the blue and that rainbow one, let me know. This is Sherwood Park. And now we're actually quite close to the ocean. If you look on Google Maps, the station is actually really close to the ocean, but not really close to the ocean. So if you go on the train and sit on the left side behind a big mound which is really far, that is behind that mound is where the ocean is, that tall mound. Now some history about the station. So we're now leaving Sherwood Park. Now, then the next station is Warrnambool, which is the terminus of the line. Now, over there is the start of Warrnambool. Now behind the mound, which is behind those houses, is the ocean. There's the mound. Over there, that's where the mound is. Is actually part of the Great Ocean Road. Now you can. Oh, ocean! Ocean is over there. Ocean. You can actually see the ocean. There it is. That is I think that's the Southern Ocean. Now the Southern Ocean actually starts south of the continents, like Australia, Africa and South America. And it ends all the way in Antarctica. See a memorial, a cemetery, I think, or memorial. I think that's a cemetery. the ocean. That's actually the Southern Ocean. So now this is Warrnambool station, and I'll give you guys a little bit of history of the station. Shut. And I think it's gonna couple up to the carriages on Warrnambool, ready for its next service back to Melbourne. It just stopped in the yard for a little bit. This is Warrnambool station, and this is the actual terminus of the line, the current terminus. And the trains go from Warrnambool station over to Southern Cross. This station is actually really close to the ocean as well. You can get a view of the ocean as well. Yeah, it has a bunch of sidings here, which allow trains to come into those sidings. Yeah, the station is quite small, but still pretty quiet. And in here, this is the actual waiting room. You can see the toilets there. One of the units and male toilet, men toilets. And you can get some of these pamphlets here. Like this one, for example. So you can see in the first page of this transport Melbourne Monkey tickets. So this is the ticket, the only ticket, but there's also an Explorer pack. There's also mobile markets, so you can use your phone, smartphones or Androids. There's also free tram zone, the free tram zone, information about it, and also regional Victoria, the PTV hub, Skybus. So you can't use your mic on the Skybus, you have to buy a ticket. There's also a bike share, and also taxis. And this is the map of the entire tram network. Which let me close this.
It's good update.
I already have this.
Okay.
And yeah, see that this is the main entrance. See that this is the information showing you the coaches. Coaches in Victoria is really hard to understand, but you might know this. So there's 5 bus stands at bays, I think, for buses. So Bay 2 is for coaches which go to Port Fairy, Portland, Haywood, and Mount Gambier. Also Bay 2 goes to Ballarat and Geelong, but only on Sundays. Apollo Bay, Halls Gap, and Ararat. Bay 3 is for Penshurst, Hamilton, and Casterton. And Bays 4 to 7 are for train replacement coaches. So with the the 4:30 service, which will arrive in Warrnambool, which is the actual 1 o'clock service from Southern Cross, which will arrive here at 4:30, has been cancelled. So coaches will leave from Bays 4 to 7, like this by 7. And over here, you can see that the train replacement coach stop is here. So coaches with the 1 p.m. service from Southern Cross, and with the train arriving here at 4:30, they will come into here as a coach service. So the coach which is coming into the stop will arrive at 4:30, which is pretty interesting. And you can see our coach just stabled there. Yeah, this station is really nice. And you can see the old station building. Station building, which is over there, up here. Now the station building is really nice. So we are at Warnambool station, and there's a train stable in the siding over there. And there's the train that is going to Southern Cross. It'll be the 7:35 service to Southern Cross, and it will arrive at Southern Cross just past 11. And the total trip time on the Warrnambool line is 3.5 hours. Just about 3 hours and 35 minutes, which is very long. Now this is the inside of the first class carriage of the N class. It's pretty nice. It has a bunch of tray tables. And it also has these luggage racks here. You can store your luggage.
Has the luggage racks up?
Yeah, it has the luggage racks up.
Yeah.
And
Wide, spacious seats.
And these are only reserved seats. That means you have to have a ticket in order to ride.
That's right. Yes.
The first class.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's nothing like 17, 18, 15, 16. See, no.
No.
Now this is the entrance into the first class carriage, and you have to turn left in order to access the seats. And the first class carriages are always ACN carriages. In case this is